State Farm Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the San Francisco 49ers and the Arizona Cardinals. Now a play fake here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
3rd down.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Now back to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. And he'll only get this back to the 10-yard line. Not too sure what he was doing there. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now, it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Number 26.
Tackle made there by Buda Baker.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
Fred Warner in on.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. It'll be a gain of 6, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Murray. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now Saquon Barkley. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Saquon Barkley hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. Rosas good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Complete.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Completion here to Claypool. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
San Francisco.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
The score, Cardinals 7, 49ers nothing.
Second and 5. Back to throw again. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Brian Burns. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Third down. 3rd and long.
The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Now they're staring at a 4th down as Arizona's defense does its job.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And that is no good. Hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in, and this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Nick Bosa in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles. But also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
Play fake. Murray. Then he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Throwing on first down is Murray. Oh, he's going to look downfield for Barkley. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
And Murray, he's going to run with it himself. A handoff to Barkley on the option. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Saquon Barkley with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. And he puts it through.
Makes the score Cardinals 14, 49ers.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosazon to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. With that last effort, he topples the 5,000-yard mark for his career.
And that doesn't place you among the absolute greats that have ever played the game, but it's a significant achievement and a very, very solid career.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. On the move to his left. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot. In that time, he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Shotgun now for Murray. Now the Niners get there and bring him down.
The competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one of this game.
Now that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long. From the gun, Murray. Over the middle to Beckham. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the San Fran 20. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Here's Murray. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Saquon Barkley on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Cardinals push further out in front. So simple math here. The first half, they've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Flush to his right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Pressure comes and down he goes. Brian Burns able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
For the 49ers.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. It'll be just an 18-yard punt. And the Cardinals, great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, Murray. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. Murray, 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout
at the 30-yard line,
as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. After the sack on 1st down, Murray, he'll rifle this one deep right side, and that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
Defensively.
And this one is right down the middle. And the route is on. It's 24-0. Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Minka Fitzpatrick. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
After the turnover, here's Murray. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Mitch Wishnowski to kick off for San Francisco.
The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff
try to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick, and he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line.
He was tackled at the 27.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, Kai just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Operating from the gun. Murray escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw. And that's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Cardinals. A big play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cards continue to pour it on. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body. Control and a pretty good arm there too.
25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 27 yards there, a first down.
There's a nice pickup right there. And after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
And he'll give it here to his running back. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And down to the 28-yard line. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line.
On the carry.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
It's a jet sweep. Here comes Claypool with it. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Chase Claypool. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers get a score closer. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And he's got it as the score is now 31-7.
Makes the score Cardinals 31, 49ers 7. Mitch Wishnowsky.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. The drive starts with a completion left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
At the 30-yard line.
To throw, it's Murray. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Tyreek Hill, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals add on. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
49ers 7. Rosa set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Phoenix, Arizona's the spot. Glad to have you along for the ride. Third quarter action and a 2nd and 10 upcoming. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Open man is Ayuk, complete. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there.
1st down, San Francisco.
Let's go, D. Hey, check mark, check mark. Watch it, decline. Here we go. Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
Now whistles here, and I think one of the big boys for the 49ers might have jumped. That's going to set him back 5 yards.
If you know, you know. That's the reason we ball for.
Check 52.
And here's motion again, and that's going to be 2 in a row. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming, pick them up, pick them up. And someone jumped.
They'll look to throw again, eluding the pressure right. Oh, he finds his running back open downfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 46. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Minka Fitzpatrick on the coverage.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Flushed out right. On the run. He'll let this go. This is caught inside the 15. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. They'll drop to throw. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line.
credit that sack to Marcus Davenport.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
Flush to his right. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on fourth down, this is a big call. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Now a handoff looking right. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's second and goal. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. That's sacked by Tremaine Edmonds. This has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And this is incomplete. They can't hook up here on the fourth down pass attempt. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line.
They'll drop it off with Saquon Barkley.
And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult. Oh, now Murray has it stripped. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now fourth down. Here comes the Cardinals punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. Now a fair catch signaled for and made right about the 43-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That goes for a gain of 31. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you
and trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off.
There he goes left side, and they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Roses to add the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Makes the score Cardinals 45, 49ers 7. Aldrich Rosas set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth quarter hole.
Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. And some room to roam now. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
49ers.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
A gain of 11.
The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
First down.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Able to hit his target, Claypool.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
49ers.
Back to throw again. He'll buy some time right. And that is incomplete here. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Mike 48, Mike 48.
Oh, fighting off the defender. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got it. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
To George.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And he's going to go down. This will count as a sack, a very short sack, taken down at the 2. Marcus Davenport able to record his 5th sack of the season. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team. But I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for.
And now it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. shot. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He's going to let it fly. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body.
Picked up by Patrick Queen.
And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Today's final score, Cardinals